Hello and welcome to another video special. This is the video for the second round draw of the FFUK Cup. Very exciting times. And I have three special FFUKers with me to help me with the draw and to also help me with a big special announcement in the half-time break. But we'll come to that. But firstly, I've got with me Pete, my right-hand man. Pete, how you doing?
Hey, how are we doing? Welcome. Looking forward to the draw.
Excellent. And I also have Mr. Cups himself, Paul Baker. How you doing, Paul?
Very good. Evening all.
And finally, I have a new FFUK this season, James Downey. How you doing, James?
I'm good, thank you. Very
Excellent.
good.
Excellent. Right. Well, thank you very much for joining us all. And we haven't got many viewers yet, but I'm sure they're all just logging in to. Anyway, so we're going to, before we get to the draw, we're just going to quickly go through our cup ties and how they went. I might go first to get it out of the way, if you don't mind.
Nice.
I was playing John Wilson, and going into the last week, I was 6 points behind. I decided to do nothing because I couldn't work out what to do, and I ended up losing by 21 points. So if the moral of that story is if you think that you don't need to do anything, you probably do. So I'm out, and I'm in the milk plate. And that's that one. What about you, Pete? How did you get on?
Sorry, I wasn't aware we were doing this bit.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, I'll come to you in a minute. James, you had a tie against your dad.
No, I don't need to talk about it.
Oh, well, you do. We'll come back to you in a minute.
Oh.
James, you had a tie against your dad. How did that go?
I did. I had a tie against my dad. It was going really well. I had a 9-point lead coming into the final weekend. I spoke to him and managed to find out who his captain was. Switched my captain onto the same one to mark him, and it was Aguero, and I took out Sterling. That was my first big mistake. And then, yes, I played myself there. And then watching the Villa game, 93rd minute, John McGinn hits the post. Dad had Edison as goalie, who got 2 bonus points and a clean sheet, and I had McGinn. Yeah, no excuses. Played myself.
How much did you lose by? Was it tight?
I think it was like 11 points in the end, or something like that. It wasn't super tight, but either of those things would have swung it in my favour. Yeah, but there we go.
Shame.
Well, no, I did it to myself. I don't have sympathy. I played myself.
Okay, what about you, Bates?
James, you lost by 4 points, mate.
Oh. Nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing.
That really helps. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I thought you'd like to hear that. I've got it all on the spreadsheet right here. I had Ben Carter in the cup. I think I was leading by 27 going into the third week, and I think I finished something like 29 points up. So
very nice,
solid.
I had a pretty good October actually. I was pretty pleased with that after wild carding at the back end of September. So yeah, October went quite well. So managed to make it through.
Congratulations.
Get on.
So we'll see your name in the draw. What about you, Pete?
So do I really have to talk about it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. Well, I lost, unfortunately. I lagged behind through every single round, every single game week, and couldn't recover it in the last week, especially as I didn't make my transfers in time for the deadline. Not that they would have made a difference. So I ended up losing 31 points, which was,
not great.
No.
I can give you some solace, Pete, because you didn't lose by the most.
Yes.
Okay. Have you got some stats for us, Paul?
I've got a couple of stats. So there were 4 results that were won by 70 or more points.
Wow.
So Chris Bennett beat Ian Saunders by a whopping 84 points. Nathan Boucher beat Dan Mogridge by 74. Alex Schroffenegger, who's probably got the best name in FFUK, beat Ian Saunders by 71, and Ben White beat James Sheridan by 75 points. 3-week game month. That's brutal.
I mean, obviously the chance of a second cup meant coming into this week, I wasn't going to take any big gambles because I know that opportunity's there. It's early in the season. Let's see what can happen.
Yeah, so it's worth announcing, of course, that everybody who loses in the first round of the FFUK Cup automatically goes through into the Milk Plate.
Yes.
So we've done the draw for the Milk Plate, which I've just done as a Wimbledon-style automatic seeding kind of process. So number 1 seeds at the top of the draw, number 2 seeds at the bottom, numbers 3 and 4 in the middle, etc., out to 128. 2 buys, of course. So there are 2 people in the Milk Plate who've drawn the 2 buys carried over from the FFUK Cup. So lucky for them. In terms of the FFUK Cup, might be worth giving a quick shout out. There were 3 draws. So Andy Caulfield versus Liam White, Danny Fielden versus Mark Tarbox, and Sam Lukes versus Ian Galloway all finished ties.
So who went through in those 3 ties?
Well, so the way we work it out is we do it on a count back. So for October, we go back to the September game month, and the winner is the person who's got the highest game month score for the previous month, so September in this case. So that meant that Liam White prevailed over Andy Caulfield. It means Danny Fielden knocked out Mark Tarbox, and Sam prevailed over Ian Galloway. So those 3 that were knocked out on a draw, but they, of course, go through to the Milk Plate. So second chance saloon.
Okay, so I reckon on that note, we should probably crack on with the first half of the draw.
Let's do that.
So that we can have a bit of time in the middle to have a chat. So, Pete, you're going to pull out the home ties.
Excellent.
And Paul, you're going to pull out the away ties.
I will.
I'm going to write them down, and we'll go from there. Yeah. So when you're ready, Pete.
Slow and steady, yeah?
Well, fast and steady.
Nice and quick. Fast
Okay,
and steady.
All right, then. So the first player to be pulled out is Daniel Ryan.
Dan Ryan, okay. And he's going to play...
Dan will play. The pieces of paper are much smaller than last time. We'll play Duncan Hannigan.
Our first WhatsApper. Excellent, Dunk. Good work. Peter?
It's my go, isn't it?
Yep.
Here we go. Another one for you. Matt Reed.
Another WhatsApp group, regular and poster.
We'll play Neil Freeland.
Neil Freeland, okay, excellent.
Our favourite Arnold Schwarzenegger sounding name. It's Alex Schroffenegger.
We'll play James Preble.
James Preble, excellent. Okay, next one.
Next up, we've got Richard Willis Hutchinson.
Excellent. He's also in the WhatsApp group.
Good.
And he'll play another WhatsApp grouper, Grant Laurie, who had a storming October game month.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good tie. Excellent.
Here we go. It's Rob Smith.
Rob Smith, okay.
And Rob will play Clayton Deakin.
Clayton, who came to the meetup at the last weekend. Excellent.
Okay, we've got Dean Cummings.
Dean also came to the meetup.
There we go. We'll play Jack Rackley.
Nice.
Jack Rackley, also in the WhatsApp group. Excellent.
Next up, it's Chris Ward.
Chris Ward, Watford fan.
We'll play Danny Fielden.
Who we talked about just now. And Danny's a junior FFUKer.
Is he?
Yeah.
Next one, Nikki Lodge.
Nikki Lodge. Now, Nikki got the bye, didn't she?
Nikki got yeah. as did Ronnie Friel, of course.
Yes.
We've got the buys. And Nikki will play Jez Penn.
Jez Penn. Okay, yeah. Next one, Peter.
I've got Lewis Bell. You see that?
Lewis is one of Grant's mates, and he's also in the WhatsApp group.
And he'll play Neil Goodwin.
Neil Goodwin. Excellent. Okay, and the next one?
The smaller of the Baldy brothers, it's Neil Stewart.
Neil Stewart. Okay. Of
I
course
believe
he made it through.
Anyway.
We'll play Anna's brother, Ronnie.
Ronnie's got a tricky tie there.
Big tie, that.
Yeah.
Top of the table clash.
Okay.
So next I have Kane Sinclair.
Kane Sinclair.
All the way in Australia.
We'll play
Oh, is it?
Tom Aitchison.
Tom Aitchison.
And
Okay,
apologies for anybody's name I incorrectly pronounce. I'll say that in advance.
Next up, Harrison Drake. Sort of see that.
We'll play Sam Clegg.
Oh, that's my brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Nice to see all my family getting through. My sister-in-law's in here somewhere.
Excellent.
She's better than me.
Okay, Pete.
Roy Brown.
We'll play Jamie's brother, Adam Vardy.
Adam Vardy, yeah. Excellent.
Next up, Chad Ryan.
Chad Ryan, okay, yeah.
We'll play Phil Smith.
Oh. Okay.
I've got
Next one.
Jamie Cooper.
Jamie Cooper, yeah.
We'll play Andy Heath.
Andy Heath. Strong tie.
Another Andy. Andy Jackson.
Andy Jackson, yeah.
We'll play Alex Sadlier.
Alex Sadlier, yeah.
I do like an alliterative name. It's Reese Richardson.
Okay, Reese Richardson.
We'll play our celebrity FFUK Asmir Begovic.
This is great.
There he is.
Oh, he got through, did he? Excellent.
He got through, yes.
He's I don't think he's playing at the moment, so he's probably got more time on his hands too.
I do hear he was extremely pleased to get through in the cup. He was monitoring it all week, and
absolutely, yeah,
very pleased. Highlight of his week.
Okay, so next up is our very own Tim McEwen.
Tim
McEwen will play the man who helped us out with the first round cup draw. It's Justin McCarthy.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, another all WhatsApp tie. Excellent. That's what we like to see. Bit of banter in the group.
I was tempted to change this for my own name, but I've kept it as Stuart Allen.
Stu Allen, excellent.
We'll play Alex Kasner.
And that is another WhatsApp tie. Excellent. There's a few of them now. It's 3, I think.
I'm a fan. Tom Page Chatton.
James's son, yeah.
We'll play Mark Spear.
Mark Spear, yep. Okay, yep.
And I've got the newest Stuart Newton.
Stu Newton, yeah, excellent.
And Stu will play Matthew Silly.
Okay, one of Steve Cronin's mates. Okay, yeah.
Okay, next up we've got Alan Flack.
Excellent.
And Alan will play Michael Rawlins.
Mike Rawlins. Okay, great. We've got that's 22, so we've got
10 more to do.
10 more to do, yeah.
It's hard.
It's Damien O'Neill.
Excellent. And who's he got?
He's got Jake Rawkins.
Jake Rawkins. Excellent. Another good tie. Okay, next one, Pete.
I have got Mr. Sam Breen. Top 10 last year, I believe, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
Well,
So
be a man who had a
then.
very good October game month, won his round one score by the highest margin, Chris Bennett.
I think he is top of the league at the moment. Yes, he is, yeah.
He might be.
And second for October, so doing rather well. Okay, next one, Pete.
Next one, Alan McCauley.
We'll play King of the Downey household, Andrew Downey.
There we go. That's who you would have played, James. We're better off in the milk plate, really. We're better off.
It's what we all play for.
Absolutely.
Okay, Pete.
Malik Mansour.
We'll play Ben Eastwood.
Ben Eastwood, great. Yeah.
I can't believe Ben got through.
Is that your mate? Is it your cousin?
Yes, my cousin.
Okay, next up is Tom McEwen.
Tom McEwen, yeah.
We'll play Dazza, Darren Russell.
Ooh. Daz will be sounding out Tim to find out some tips.
Some inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have got Leon Bonner.
Leon Bonner, and Leon will play
Paul Austin.
Always like that name.
which one? Paul Austin.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
How lovely for you.
Next up, Dominic Smith.
Imagine if Ian Rush said that doing a draw.
Dominic will play Dave Windsor.
Dave Windsor, yeah, excellent. 30th tie next.
30th tie. Okay, so the home team is Nathan Boucher.
We'll play Ashley Cox.
Ashley Cox, yep. 2 more, and then we have half time.
Sam Parker.
We'll play Greg Dampier.
Greg Dampier, excellent. Okay, and one final tie before the half-time break.
Here we go then. I've got Darren McKeown.
Darren McKeown, yep.
And Darren will play Wayne Pearson.
Wayne Pearson. Excellent. And that concludes the first half of the tie. So we mentioned a big announcement. So I think it's probably time. We've got 5 viewers. So, I think it's probably time that we had a look at it. So I'm going to go to another screen now and show you. Okay, so if you can all still hear me,
Wow.
I'll go through a little presentation about we have a new logo. And I'm just going to tell you a little bit how we've come to this decision and how we've got there. So we've got James Downey with us tonight, and he very kindly offered to help us design a new logo. So after a lot of work by him and some feedback from us, he's come up with the following brilliant design. So are you ready? Here we go. Oh, no, it's actually one more. The logo's so good, and James is so talented that he's given us a few designs to see the logo on. And after a lot of careful consideration, Pete and I have decided on a final design. And this took us a long time, Pete, to decide on this, didn't it?
Absolutely.
So we really hope you like it. So I'm going to go to the next slide, and you're going to see, here is the new logo.
Yeah.
So as you can see, it's a nice FFUK logo there with a lovely background that everyone can.
That's absolutely horrible. You're going to make people turn blind. That's terrible.
Yeah, they can save it to their home screen, maybe get it printed on a T-shirt, all that kind of stuff. But no, obviously, I'm joking. We don't have a Chelsea background, but you get the idea because here is the same logo again with a Premier League background with all the little badges. And then we've done some, or James has done some with team colours as well. So if anyone wants a logo in their team colours, they can have one of those as well. But more importantly, we've got a new logo to use for whatever we're going to use it for. And on the next slide, that is the final logo that we've decided on after lots of toing and froing. So thank you, James, for doing that. Yeah, it's beautiful, absolutely. And James is now working on a banner for the website and the Facebook group. So that's amazing. And you can see there another version of our logo as well. So you will be seeing that logo around, basically. Oh, I need to come back and get rid of that. Yeah, so, we've lost, who have we lost? We've lost James.
We've lost James, unfortunately.
We'll add him back. There we go.
There he is.
James, you've shown everyone the logo, and just thank you so much for doing it. It's amazing.
No, it's been a pleasure, guys, and it's nice doing a logo for something I'm interested in doing. So no, it's been good.
We're definitely going to use it. So I'm definitely going to change the icon on the WhatsApp group, and I'm sure I'm already starting to think about T-shirts and mugs and things, and training, an FFUK training top. I think that's what we all need.
Yeah.
Maybe some an FFUK tracksuit to wear around the house, that kind of stuff. That's what I'm thinking. So no, thank you so much, James. It was really cool. Thank you.
Pleasure, guys.
Wicked. Okay, so before we crack on with the second half of the draw, let's quickly look at our teams, how we're set up for the week ahead. Pete, do you want to go first on this? Do you know how you're looking?
No. No. So I was a bit annoyed on Sunday night, so I did a -8 there and then. I burnt my 2 free transfers and did another 2 hits. So I got rid of
mini wildcard.
Yeah, got rid of Kelly from Crystal Palace, who hasn't been playing. Got rid of Cantwell, who's just been literally pointless. I got rid of Mahrez and I got rid of Pookie. I brought in Ayew, which I don't expect a lot from, but I had thought about him last week, so it was really annoying that he scored this week. KDB, I think, is going to keep on bringing the points in. I brought in Rico, and I brought in Douglas Luiz from Villa. A player that
it's a bit punty.
Happy to bet.
No, it's a cheap option, I think, isn't it?
I'm looking at the December fixtures and rotation and thinking I want nailed. I've had too many 1 point or 0 points coming off my bench in recent weeks, so anything better than that.
Got to be honest, Douglas Luiz isn't a guaranteed starter anymore. Sorry, Pete.
Good to have a Villa fan on the video.
Mr. Marvellous Nick Amber is the defensive midfielder of choice at the moment.
Can you?
But he does come on.
Friday,
he does come on.
Oh, that's marvellous. That's marvellous.
Thank you, James. That's me.
Sorry, Pete.
That is good.
Just to make me feel a bit better.
Any other players he's brought in?
All right, take another hit. Get rid of him.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll watch this space.
No, against Liverpool, he might play, but I doubt if we're going to get a result at Liverpool.
So he might play in the really hard games, Pete.
Yeah. two defensive midfielders, he'll definitely play.
Well, okay, I'm feeling a bit uneasy. We'll see how it goes. Bring on December.
3 out of 4 transfers.
Oh, absolutely. That's a good start.
Not bad. Oh, yeah, exactly. And what about you, Paul? How's your team looking?
Team's looking all right, actually. Like I was saying earlier, after my wild carded back in sort of the end of September, team's generally done all right. So I've been sort of tinkering more than anything else. I'm sort of in a similar situation to Pete, though, in that I've got 2 free transfers for this week, but I'm thinking I might take at least 1 hit and do a mini wild card. I've got Aguero and he's got to go. You can't have like 12 million, not playing. So he's got to go. I've still got Richarlison and he's got got an assist in both the last 2 weeks, but I think I can do better than that. And I want to upgrade Van Dijk to Alexander-Arnold. So probably going to do 3 transfers. And I'm kind of in between whether I want to go Sterling or KDB to add to the midfield. So that choice might then dictate who comes in for Aguero. So that's what I'm sort of
I think
working on at the moment.
Playing up front, isn't he?
Who is? Richarlison. Yeah, but Everton are,
Yeah.
Same as West Ham, to be fair. Not a team you want to be investing lots of money and assets in at the moment.
Yeah, he's nearly 8 million, isn't he?
No, you need to get more Leicester players in. That's the key.
Oh yeah.
I did get a bit lucky just before the international break. I brought in David Silva for KDB, and with the full intention of just switching them back. But then over the international break, I saw Pukki's value was going to go down, so I thought, need to switch him out. Spent all that money on Vardy. Now I can't switch David Silva back, but as luck would have it, he seems to be playing, whereas a lot of City players aren't playing, and he's doing all right. So, but lucked out a little bit.
Yeah, we'll come to City in a minute when I talk about my team. But James, how are you doing, James?
I'm kind of going the opposite because I think Aguero, if he plays, is going to really kick ass this weekend.
Oh, he's got Southampton.
So, yeah, they've got Southampton, so I'm going to stick with him as captain, I think, for one more week. I'm really annoyed. I've got 2 free transfers. I'm really annoyed that I didn't play one last week. Because arrogantly, I thought I was through in the cup. So I don't know. I'm quite happy with a lot of it. I don't know who to change, but Mason Mount might have to go. He's had a good season. He's doing really well, but I've got the extra money and I can put KDB back in and then swap Firmino out for like a 7.5 million forward. So I'm looking at doing that, but I'm not committing.
KDB. I think KDB's a must. It's only Monday, so we don't have to make any decisions just yet.
And I do think with City, there's probably only 2. Well, no, I can't say that. That'll be the kiss of death. You never know with City.
No, I've had a whole season of chasing the City points, and I've pretty much avoided all of them, which is actually probably quite impressive. The last 2 weeks, I've had my 3 City players have come on for a combined total of 14 minutes. So, I'm not exactly loving my fantasy team at the moment.
Is that true? 3 weeks?
Yeah, in 2 weeks, my 6 players have played. Yeah, in 2 weeks,
14 minutes.
So it's
brutal.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. Yeah, it's as brutal as I've ever experienced in this game, and I am currently sitting, I think, 244 out of 254, which is it's not ideal.
Wow.
And I've basically been hovering down there for the last 4 weeks because I keep thinking, obviously I'll get a good week soon, and then I'll jump up 50 places, but it hasn't happened yet. But so I've got 2 free transfers because I decided to do nothing, and I'm weighing up whether to change all 3 of my City players. But if I do that, I have a horrible feeling I'm going to get bitten again. So I'm sort of in this vicious circle at the moment of trying to find the points on the City team and missing them every time. But there you go. It could be worse. I could be, 245th or something like this. Very sad state of affairs. Luckily, I have confirmed. Yeah, always look at the right side. Yeah, and I can focus on running the league, putting my my concentration to that instead. But the milk plate, which I have just heard from the man who knows everything, that I'm actually playing in the milk plate, Jimmy Spence. So that's a rather good sign because, we have a bit of a to and fro thing going on. So that's quite nice. Hopefully I can get one over on him in the next month. Okay, so shall we crack on with the rest of the tie? We're doing well.
The rest of the draw. Yeah.
We've got, just quickly, we've got some comments. Stu Newton's asked what the tie of the round's going to be. I think so far, I would say it's Tim McEwen versus Justin McCarthy, or WhatsApp tie. Both good players, both up the right end of the league. So that's probably my prediction at the moment. He's also asking if we can show the fixtures as we go along. No, we can't, basically, is the answer to that. James Pace Shatton's saying, did he not get through? Because he thought he didn't. Oh, he was very confident as well. So there you go. So don't worry, James, you're with the best of us in the milk plate. So with the ties for the milk plate pool, we're going to put them up on the website this week, are we?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've done the draw already, as I said. So yeah, we'll get them up on the website this week. James actually was pretty unlucky. Of all the players who made it through, who were knocked out, I should say, and ended up in the milk plate, James had the 6th highest score.
No one wants to see that.
The person with the highest score who got knocked out was Stephen Allman, who got 158 points in October and was still knocked out.
Oh, that is harsh. Really harsh.
Whilst there are players who are going through. I haven't checked the numbers, but players going through with low scores in the low hundreds. So,
say magic of
the cup.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, magic of the cup. And Stu thinks that your 8-point hit wasn't great, Pete. So
okay.
Okay. So let's crack on with the second round draw. We've got 32 more ties to pick out.
Next one.
So, when you're ready, Pete.
Here we go. It's James Simpson.
James Simpson. Yeah.
Well played, Jason Beale.
Now, Beeler, I was looking at, he's second in the league overall. And amazing. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I've got one of last time's cup drawers, young Theo Allen.
Oh, young Theo, one of our junior FFUKers.
We'll play a man of your parish, Chris, Duncan Galloway.
Now, Duncan Galloway is he was the manager of the month for October. He was the best scoring manager.
Wow.
Overall in October. And I forgot to mention him in the review last week. So I'm going to mention him now and also mention him in the review as well, just to make sure I get a Christmas present.
Okay, next up, Peter Hill.
Peter Hill, excellent.
We'll play Blakey, Sam Blake.
Versus Blakey. Top of the Conf League.
Next up, I've got Craig Smith.
Craig Smith.
And Craig will play Richard Green.
Rich Green, excellent.
Here we go. It's James Coffin.
James Coffin, yeah.
We'll play Trevor Dennison.
Trev, one of the WhatsAppers, yeah, okay.
Okay, I've got Mark James. I think that might be one of my brother's mates.
And he'll play Josh Prentice.
If you're watching.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Oh, yeah. Goes without saying.
4 people watching.
There's a chance then. Reece Houghton.
Reece Poughton.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We'll play JDS, Jamie Stewart.
Okay, yeah. It's a good tie.
The lovely young Liam Whelan.
Is he young?
No.
Okay.
Are any of us?
Some people are.
Yeah, it's true.
Ryan Corbett. Moving swiftly on.
Yeah, okay. Ryan Corbett, yeah.
Okay, I had a bit of an issue with the scissors here. It's Mike Cowan's Kebby. He has a bit of a legacy from last season, if I remember rightly.
He beat me,
yeah. He's one of my mates from work. He'll play David Horton.
That's Rob Harding's cousin, I think.
Excellent. Bound to be watching.
I'll just keep on getting Steve's mates out of the hat. Next one up, Tom Stacey.
We'll play Finners, Danny Finnegan.
Okay, yeah, excellent. Good tie, that one.
And here he is after all that. It's Steve Cronin.
Steve Cronin, excellent.
You know that Helen is somewhere in here as well.
Oh, so we could have.
No, I
Can you
can't.
imagine?
Let me pick Paul. No, I don't.
Well played, Ben White.
I don't think we would like that. We want that going on in their household. Really, it could
Yeah, true.
be traumatic for
They've got
Steve.
enough
Couldn't
Okay.
it? Okay, 44th time.
Next up, John Gordon.
We'll play
Me.
Adam Pearson.
Adam Pearson. Okay, excellent. Well, we've got a comment.
Exciting. Mike Kamen.
Mike Kamen, yeah.
We'll play me.
Woo!
Ooh.
There we go.
So Mike Kamen is the guy we met in the bar about 10 minutes before the deadline on the beginning of the season. And he's like, what are you doing here? We're like, oh, we're here with the fantasy league. Oh, yeah, I play fantasy. Oh, and Dana was like, do you want to join? Give us a tenner. Give us 15 quid. You can join. So he did.
Amazing.
Okay.
Let's check out his team.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, my favourite Man City fan, it's Adam Cox.
And Adam will play Stan Packham.
That's a good side. How many City fans do you know, Pete?
One. Well, actually two, if I include the guy that I used to work with.
But you prefer Adam.
100%.
Okay.
There aren't many of them about down here in London.
No, not too many. Not at the moment. There will be.
Well, yeah, give it 5 years. Yeah. Okay, so next up, it's Toby Gleischer.
Toby, excellent.
Toby will play Sean Griffin.
Oh, okay. They know each other. That's good. Always nice when you know your cup opponent.
Bradley Klein.
Bradley will play Jamie Shule.
Okay, yeah.
Next up, Rachel Lynch.
Rachel Lynch, yeah.
And Rachel will play Matthew Page Chatton.
Excellent.
Page Chan, excellent. Oh, he's had a couple of ladies, I think. He's played against.
Oh, yeah.
Or was that? No, yeah, but anyway.
Tom Shepherd.
Tom Shepherd.
Tom will play Steve Green.
Steve Green. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I've got Sam Lukes.
Sam Lukes.
He's got through on a tiebreaker in the previous round. Sam plays Stephen Watson.
Stephen Watson, excellent. And we're getting through it pretty quickly.
Yeah, we're nearly there.
Okay, so next up, I've got Nick Hardy.
Nick Hardy.
We'll play Ali Edwards.
Tell you what, I love doing a draw for a cup that I'm not in. Really, really is therapeutic.
Does it add a little extra for you?
Yeah. Okay.
Here we go, smell mate. Chris Panay.
And
Okay,
Chris has got Paul Reed.
Could have said it was your favourite Chris, Pete.
Yes, I could have done.
Nice.
No, I'm pretty balanced with all my Chris's. Okay, so next up we've got Robert Simpson.
Okay, yeah.
Robert will play Lee Bedford.
Excellent.
I've got not many left now. Maybe 5.
No, you should have 10
About
or
7.
9. Oh, this could be interesting. Then.
So next up, Liam White.
He might also got through as one of the players who drew. He's got Greg Lyford.
Greg Lyford, yeah.
Next up, I have got Paul Brown.
Paul Brown, yeah.
And he'll play Coolers, Sean Coolahan.
Oh, that is a good tie. That's an all WhatsApp tie again.
There we go.
Okay, 56 we've done.
Okay, I've got Loz Kelly.
Loz Kelly, yeah.
We'll play Shane Newton.
I think that's Stu Newton's brother.
Suspect so.
Yep, okay.
Next up, I have Marcus Glazebrook.
Marcus will play Gemma Gibson.
Gemma Gibson, okay, yeah.
Next up, Vince Siracusa.
One of
And
Mark
he's
Tolliver's
got
mates.
Joe Warrington.
Joe Warrington, excellent. It's 59. You should have 5 more.
I haven't got that many.
Oh, good.
I have got that many.
Excellent. Next up, Helen Cronin.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh,
The man who I think, Pete, put you out of the cup, Amar Shah.
Oh, it is as well. And he works with Steve as well.
oh, nice.
He's got the chance to take down 2 Cronins in 2 rounds of Fantasy Football Cup competition.
How many more have you got, Pete?
0.
Really?
Yes. So can you give me a second? I'll just do
Well,
some
yeah.
family jokes.
Of course, yeah.
Thank you.
We'll talk amongst ourselves. This doesn't happen again on the TV.
I've got 4 left. That's how many I should have, right?
That's right, yeah. So who are you playing, Paul?
I can't.
Yours come out earlier.
Mike Kamen.
Oh yeah, the guy who joined last minute. Yeah, I don't think he's doing that well. So I think I've seen him down when I've looked at my team. So.
All right. You know roughly
So
where he is in the league.
No, not really. No.
Find him. I should have his October game month score here somewhere.
I'd ask you who you got, James, or who I got, but we've got no one.
It's all about the Milk Cup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it certainly is.
I can run through a couple of stats about the Milk Cup if you like.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
That was brilliant.
So I did a random draw for the 2 buys that carry over from the FFUK Cup. I can announce that those 2 were awarded to Lawrence Sprigging.
Okay, yeah, the sprig.
Fabian Maskell. So they've both got buys.
Fabian, let's go. Oh, that's awesome for them. So if they lose, does the buy go through to the next round?
They can't lose. The buy automatically gets 0.
Oh, no, of course, yeah.
Essentially an automatic progression to the next round.
You can see my school of thought this season. How can I possibly lose even with a buy?
We'll find a way.
Just trying to have a look down here to see if there are any particular. So Alan Tompkins, who's been up near the top of the league, he's drawn against Yabba Turnbull. That's an
that's a good tie, yeah.
And just as I go down, who else can I see?
Who's James Downey got? Can you tell us that or not?
James Downey, yes, I can. That's a question of finding him on my.
I really hope Pete finds those 4 names.
James Page Chatton has got Alexander Thomas. I know James is listening in.
Okay, yeah. Duncan Hannigan, who's he got? Because he was asking. And James Downey as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get through the names. Talk about yourselves, Duncan Hannigan and. Once you start looking down so many names, they just sort of blur into one.
Pete, did you find them?
How many am I supposed to have?
4.
I have 4. I've just hit my secretary repeatedly for her rubbish admin. I have 4 more.
Great.
Wonderful.
Okay, so we can crack on, and then maybe we'll have a look at some of the ties afterwards.
Yes, I'm sure you're keen to get on with the draw.
Yeah, well, we've just been chatting for a couple of minutes.
Okay, so next up we have Robert Harding.
Rob Harding. Okay, yeah.
And Rob will play Daniel Gunner.
Dan Gunner. Over in the States.
Next up we have David Sullivan.
David Sullivan, yeah.
And David, when he's not being chairman for West Ham United, will play Dan McBrearty.
Excellent. Fellow Chelsea fan.
Getting close now.
Yeah, two more.
John Wilson.
My Victor, or the person I lost to, yeah. John. Who's John? Who would I be playing if I got through?
If you had got through, you would be playing Don Mack. Donald McCall.
Oh, I'd love that, yeah. Oh, well.
That would have been great.
So,
Final
this
tie.
should be the final tie. And I have got Jamie Stevens.
And the final name out the hat is Bernard Perry.
Excellent.
Perry. Excellent. That concludes the draw for the second round of the FFUK Cup. Thank you to everyone for watching.
Thank you
Paul,
for your
thank you for your patience. Paul, did you manage to find those ties? Or
James, I found, James is playing Max Walker.
Oh, yeah, we did know that, didn't we? That's Jake's brother.
Yeah.
Who am I playing?
Pete. Okay, let's have a look.
That's a privilege.
There's a bit of searching on Excel to be done.
Control F.
The 85th seed.
85th?
So you're playing Toby Jones, an old work colleague of mine.
Cool. Sounds good.
Excellent. Right. Well, I think that's everything. We've got through all in 45 minutes, which is pretty good. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Thanks James as well for all your efforts on the logo as well. I might just show the logo to finish, I think. Let's do that and then do that and then do that. There it is in all its glory. Beautiful.
Wonderful.
So lovely. Right. Thank you. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining us as usual. Thanks Plate Bakes, thanks Pete, thanks James.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Cheers. And we'll see you for the next one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.